Okay, fuckers and fuckets. Yeah, these brake light switches on these old Harleys, they go bad quite a bit. Seems like pretty much everyone from about 85 or so on back, they're starting to die, and you're seeing a lot of brake light switches that have to be replaced. Okay, so how you test this shit, I don't know what meter you got, but I'm going to set mine for voltage DC. I'm going to turn my key on so I got hot, because half these Harleys, they ain't like a fucking Honda. They ain't got power to the brake light when the bike's off. Well, let me rephrase that, because newer Hondas don't. So I see that one is not my wire because I didn't get any voltage. That one is definitely my wire. I have 12.5 volts. Now I already know this switch is bad, but when I test these switches, the quickest and easiest way is put your hot one back on, stick your meter on your other tab. If I hit that brake, I should see 12 volts, which I do. Now I know that this switch is intermittent. I'm still seeing 12 volts. In about 10 minutes I won't. But that tells me that little spring in that switch is no good. And I already knew this. But anyway, you got all this exhaust crap in the way, and by the time you try and put a 7/8 deep well socket on there, it ain't gonna happen. Get you one of these offset wrenches. Come in on it from the bottom. Get around them hoses. I'm going to replace all these hoses anyway. Go behind it. Now slip back up, catch you some, and just turn it. Slip back behind it, catch you some, and turn it. Repeat that as many times as necessary. And sometimes, it's another reason I like this offset wrench, sometimes you got to come back up here and wiggle it in. And by the way, this one's a 7/8. Just so those of you keeping track of wrench sizes can keep track. I actually had somebody email me, what wrench size were you using? I said the one that fits. Yeah, that fucking hose is in the way. It's really hard to get on it from this side. But anyway, that's just demonstrating sometimes you do have to come back to that side to get on it. I usually try and stay back here. You have to lean up against the crash bars and pick up the bike a little bit to get it to where you can get that next piece of a turn. This shit ain't gonna turn right all the way. And like I say, getting a 7/8 inch deep well socket on that sumbitch wouldn't really matter if I fucked up the tabs, the ears, the connectors on there, but you know, what if you got a good one and you're just trying to save it for another bike? Anyway, that takes a lot of time, but now you get the idea. And then for the new ones, I don't really prefer them, but what is available to me is a Drag Specialties one. I can figure out where the hell it went. I just had that motherfucker here. There it is. This is made by Drag Specialties, and that'll go in and directly replace the old one. Put you some thread tape on there. That's your brakes. You don't want no leaks. Don't take a chance. Don't get none in beyond, but get you some thread tape on them threads when you screw that shit in. And if you're worried about which thread tape is brake fluid proof, look at the fucking package. How's that? But pretty much most of them are. I mean, hell, I just use this generic Home Depot ass shit. Alright, holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later, because I got to get this camera out the way so I can actually get my hand in there and untwist that damn thing.